Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake. A soldier will fight long and hard for a bit of colored ribbon. Religion is what keeps the poor from murdering the rich. History is a set of lies agreed upon. Death is nothing, but to live defeated and inglorious is to die daily. Victory belongs to the most persevering. In politics, stupidity is not a handicap. Women are nothing but machines for producing children. Impossible is a word to be found only in the dictionary of fools. A leader is a dealer in hope. If you want a thing done well, do it yourself. The strong man is the one who is able to intercept at will the communication between the senses and the mind. If you wish to be a success in the world, promise everything, deliver nothing. You must not fight too often with one enemy, or you will teach him all your art of war. I can no longer obey. I have tasted command, and I cannot give it up. There is no such thing as accident. It is fate misnamed. The best cure for the body is a quiet mind. Great ambition is the passion of a great character. Those endowed with it may perform very good or very bad acts. All depends on the principles which direct them. 4 hostile newspapers are more to be feared than 1,000 bayonets in politics. Never retreat, never retract, never admit a mistake. History is the version of past events that people have decided to agree upon. The battlefield is a scene of constant chaos. The winner will be the one who controls that chaos, both his own and the enemy's. Men are more easily governed through their vices than through their virtues. If I had to choose a religion, the sun as the universal giver of life would be my God. Men are moved by 2 levers only: fear and self-interest. Imagination rules the world. Ability is nothing without opportunity. Glory is fleeting, but obscurity is forever. From the heights of these pyramids, 40 centuries look down on us. 10 people who speak make more noise than 10,000 who are silent. There are only 2 forces in the world, the sword and the spirit. In the long run, the sword will always be conquered by the spirit. Take time to deliberate, but when the time for action has arrived, stop thinking and go in. It is the cause, not the death. Power is my mistress. I have worked too hard at her conquest to allow anyone to take her away from me. The truest wisdom is a resolute determination. Doctors will have more lives to answer for in the next world than even we generals. An army marches on its stomach. Music is the voice that tells us that the human race is greater than it knows. The first virtue in a soldier is endurance of fatigue. Courage is only the second virtue. A true man hates no one. What is history but a fable agreed upon? Nothing is more difficult, and therefore more precious, than to be able to decide. A throne is only a bench covered with velvet. There is only one step from the sublime to the ridiculous. I love power, but it is as an artist that I love it. I love it as a musician loves his violin, to draw out its sounds in chords and harmonies. Soldiers generally win battles. Generals get credit for them. The surest way to remain poor is to be an honest man. The best way to keep one's word is not to give it. He who knows how to flatter also knows how to slander. Religion is excellent stuff for keeping common people quiet. The people to fear are not those who disagree with you, but those who disagree with you and are too cowardly to let you know. I am sometimes a fox and sometimes a lion. The whole secret of government lies in knowing when to be the one or the other. Courage is like love. It must have hope for nourishment. There are only two forces that unite men, fear and interest. There is one kind of robber whom the law does not strike at, and who steals what is most precious to men: time. To do all that one is able to do, is to be a man. To do all that one would like to do, is to be a god. He who fears being conquered is sure of defeat. If they want peace, nations should avoid the pinpricks that precede cannon shots. A man will fight harder for his interests than for his rights.
In order to govern, the question is not to follow out a more or less valid theory, but to build with whatever materials are at hand. The inevitable must be accepted and turned to advantage. Ambition never is in a greater hurry than I. It merely keeps pace with circumstances and with my general way of thinking. When soldiers have been baptized in the fire of a battlefield, they have all one rank in my eyes. A celebrated people lose dignity upon a closer view. It is my wish that my ashes may repose on the banks of the Seine, in the midst of the French people, whom I have loved so well. The extent of your consciousness is limited only by your ability to love and to embrace with your love the space around you, and all it contains.
Thank you. Watching for video.